Good morning. We are just south of Inuvik. We stayed at the, I think it's called the J-A-K campground last night. I think we're going to run back into town, maybe try and find a laundromat and get a little bit of laundry done. We've been away from civilization for a while now, and our our little batch of clean clothes is quickly coming to an end. So maybe find a pressure washer and get the 4Runner washed off a little bit. But I tell you what, the daylight hours have really been messing with our heads. We've been going to bed at about 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and getting up at 10, 11 o'clock during the day. Just there's really no semblance of a schedule at this point. Just trying to get sleep when we can and traveling when we can. So Tuck was amazing. I had an absolute blast. But we're going to spend a little bit of time in Inuvik today and then start working our way south. So here we go.
And it's got all of your stamps to show all your friends.
I want to do that.
You can show Do you have the stamp?
Yes.
Can you put your book up here?
After topping off our fuel and grabbing a few grocery items, we stopped by the Inuvik Visitor Center for our Dempster Highway passport stamp, which is a free booklet from the Northwest Territories that you can have stamped at designated points along the route for a souvenir. Completed passports are entered for a chance to win some pretty epic prizes, like several ounces of Klondike gold. Since we didn't know about the passport until we reached Tuck, we were having to hit the checkpoints in reverse, but we were soon as excited as Caroline for the next stamp as we made our way south again along the Dempster. After a quick stop at the Visitor Center and a failed attempt to find an affordable laundromat, we decided to grab a quick shower pouch, slap on a fresh coat of deodorant, and make tracks for Dawson City. Our hope was that we'd find a bit more civilization to help us restock and freshen up for the next chapter of adventure.
Shoot
Something smells good though.
She thinks you have a ball that.
How's it going? Too hot.
Boy, I tell you what, it's pretty warm.
Yeah.
The trucks these guys use up here are massive. Look at that. That's like 2 full tankers. So I'm a chip connoisseur, chip nut. Been a chip nut my whole life. So I have to try all the new ones up here in Canada. These are amazing. We need these in New Mexico and Arizona.
Texas.
Yeah, these are the bomb. We did our best. We tried to find a campground. It's all full. So
What you find is just aggregate.
we are currently in the aggregate part of this location. I don't know what the name of it is. What I mean by that is this rock pile here. It's gravel, also known as aggregate. There are no signs telling us not to camp here. There are signs asking us not to remove their aggregate. We will not aggravate the aggregate. We will not remove the aggregate. But we are going to camp here, so gotta, you know. Do the deed. That smells delicious. It's currently 11 o'clock, 10:30.
Or 10:08.
Spin. No. Stop. Other arm. So this spot has a bonus, which is actually one of our favorite things to do, is camp by a happy stream. View's okay. It's all right.
Beyond the stars, out where the sun sets, we'll find the light and we'll keep it our secret home. Anywhere you wanna go, down any road. Anywhere you wanna go, I'll show you my world.
Is that cold?
Show you my world.
Why?
Show you the world, darling. Let's leave it all behind. We'll keep the sun shining and let it tell the time.
We're gonna get
Anywhere you wanna go.
so we're gonna stamp this stamp.
You will.
There we go for that. But if there's a place to, if you can find a place, you can put a moose or something on there too.
Do you want to put a stamp right here?
Are you recording?
Yes.
Oh, well, you didn't say. Okay, go.
Oh, well, I already was.
Oh. Well, we are 4 miles from the end of the Dempster, and we're out of gas. So, luckily, I have a little bit with us. So let's go put a splash in this baby.
We need to put an ice cream in this baby.
So we spent a little bit extra time trying to find a place to camp last night, and those extra 10 or 15 miles that we drove did us in.
Could have made it. Had you just taken the first camp spot.
You know, I've gone 40, 50 miles after seeing the low light come on. Not this go around though. Well, we're heavier than we ever have been.
Yeah.
We're not fully aired up anyhow. So that all plays into the factor. It was downhill for the most part, so.
Where's my magazine?
Come on, girl.
No,
You can do it.
that's my magazine.
Anywhere you wanna go, I'll show you my world. Show you my world. Show you my world.
Dempster is done. Boom!
Woo!
Yeah!
We did it.
All done. What'd you think, Caroline? Good? Now what? What are we gonna do now?
Ice cream.
Ice cream? That sounds like a great idea. So we're headed to Dawson City
For ice cream.
for ice cream. And then maybe a little bit of laundry. Yeah, laundry for sure. Maybe a shower.
Ugh, mine smells stinky.
Oh,
My armpits.
your armpits. So Dempster was incredible. I'm a little bit sad it's over though.
I know.
Like
Kind of have trip hangover.
a little trip hangover, a little bit of I don't know, just a little sad.
Yeah.
But 9 days. We spent 9 days. 4 of it we were camped out at Tuck. And Tuck. And it was just an amazing adventure. An incredible time being immersed in the culture, immersed in the wilderness.
Yeah, we really got a full spectrum. The weather was all over the place.
Yeah, we had everything from, you know, every coat and stitch of clothing we had on to shorts.
Yeah.
In just a matter of a few days. So
Right.
be prepared for everything, you know.
Layer up.
Layer it up. What was your favorite part?
Ice cream.
Ice cream!
I think my favorite part was like the anticipation of getting up there.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like I think I like the anticipation almost better than like getting there. Do you know what I mean? Or like the
It's like
yeah,
Like,
we made it.
waiting for Christmas is
yes.
almost more
Better
fun
than
than
the presents.
opening the presents
Yeah.
kind of deal.
But I definitely enjoyed the downtime of being in Tuck. But then the drive back was also just amazing. Such beautiful weather. So some of the stuff that we didn't get to see from the bad weather,
Right.
like through the mountains and stuff right there, was really fun.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
I think my 2 favorite things would be the scenery, which was just spectacular for the most part.
My favorite part is the ice cream.
We've clarified that.
I was like,
You know, the other thing is just the time we spent in Tuck and getting to meet the people, see how they live their daily lives, and hear their stories. I think
Yeah.
that was kind of the two biggest highlights for me. And then, side note, driving the Dempster when it was nasty, muddy, it was just fun. Like you overcame it. It wasn't just a dry gravel road. So that was really fun.
Yeah, definitely. I also like the fact that I can say I drove to the Arctic Ocean.
You drove all the way to the Arctic Ocean. You are an incredible woman, and fed us and kept us clean. Ish. Clean enough.
Yep.
You are an amazing woman.
Thanks.
All right, so let's put the hammer down. Get over to Dawson. A little bit of civilization, maybe a little bit of internet, and
Ice cream.
a lot of ice cream, and then decide what's next.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
What do you think's next? It's Alaska.
A little bit of gold.
A little bit of gold. All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
After 10,000 miles of travel over the course of 4 months, while living on the road full time, we had traveled from the Gulf Coast of Texas to the Arctic Ocean of the Northwest Territories and touched many places in between. The completion of the Dempster Highway as a family was an exhilarating achievement, and while we were road weary and a bit stinky, it was one of the best feelings in the world to know we have driven to the edge of the world and soaked up every experience possible along the way. The Dempster Highway and its people will forever be in our hearts and minds as we create these lifelong memories together. While this episode turns the page to another chapter, this adventure is far from over. Join us next time as we explore the gold mining town of Dawson City and find an unexpected treasure before striking out west for Alaska, the last frontier.
Above the ceiling, higher than the stars, push through the sky. My heart is beating faster when I got you right by my side. I got a feeling if we wanna run forever, we could. I got a feeling, it's all feeling good. I got a feeling, it's all feeling good. The sun will show the way, I know the road to take. Throw all my cares away, I don't need to knock on wood. The time is on the side, let's all enjoy the ride. I got a feeling, it's all feeling good.
Ready?
Again, Mama. Do it again. Again, Mama.
If you enjoy these videos and would like to support our channel while gaining access to bonus content like GPS tracks, secret campsites, and behind-the-scenes content, then check out our patreon.com page for details on how you can help keep this adventure rolling. Thanks for watching and safe travels.